Okay. So, how did the magazine, working on the magazine, having your work in the magazine, anything, okay? How did the magazine change your feelings about the English language?
Maybe I think it's the culture that influenced me because you are foreigner, I'm a Chinese, so maybe between us there are some different ideas and different way of life. So yes, language is a tool, but maybe when we have a conversation, we can change our mind most. So I don't think language is just a language, but the two countries' cultures, it can mix and you can have a difference between them. So just like Chinese English is very common in Chinese learning English. So this workshop or this magazine changed some habits that I speak English or run English. So this is the most important for me for that.
In workshop, I saw many girls are too shy to speak English. I think in the past, maybe I'm also very shy, so I can't speak English very good. But now, when I met Michelle, I think everything is changed. Because her major is not English, but she can speak it very good. So I think as a major student, I have the confidence to speak it good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're brilliant. Yeah, brilliant.
No.
Okay, so I guess to kind of ask the question again in a different way, think about your relationship with the English language. Yeah? Do you think the magazine was positive for that, negative for that, no difference in your relationship with English? I ask this question because this style of writing and this project is different from the rest of your academic life, your school life, yeah? So approaching writing creatively and working together in a creative project like this, has it changed your relationship with this language?
Yeah, of course.
How?
It's definitely positive.
Okay.
Yeah, and I always think that the most important of learning English is changing your mind. Yes, we always say that think in American when you speak English or learn English. So my relationship with English, I always proud of my conversation, my accent or my pronunciation. But at this time, I speak with a foreigner, with many students. I also find that some mistakes on my speaking, and also my accent and pronunciation. So my relationship is with English is more tighter. It's more tighter because I can withstand or understand English more. Just not only accent or pronunciation, but also the culture and the history of foreign countries. So learn English is very important for understand or know well about other countries' culture. This is the most important, and then we can spread our Chinese culture to Western countries or spread Western countries' cultures to our country. So it's very important to exchange. And my relation with English is also changing with this exchange. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
The relationship with...
We have many similarities in many things.
Oh, I forget what I should say.
Okay, when I say relationship, I just mean like, do you feel more comfortable with English? Do you feel like you own it more? Yeah? Or do you feel like farther away from it if this project is stressful or something? What's your feeling?
In the past, I just learned English for exam, but now I think it's just if if one studies English, but she can't go abroad or use it, I think it's a big pity. So my dream is to go abroad, such as America. Yeah, I want to go there. The relationship is, I think, I feel.
Makes you more confident, I think.
Yeah, it's what I expect.
And the confidence makes a lady more beautiful.
Oh,
Okay, so you said increase in confidence is one aspect. What are some other aspects of your relationship with English?
sometimes I watch TV series. I learned some different culture about Western countries. I think it's very different to Chinese culture. So my mind changed. I become open.
Open.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can dare to speak more fluently with a foreigner because just like before, I often speak with a foreigner, but not I'm very dared to speak with them. But now I'm very confident to speak with them. That's the point. And in public speaking, I always maybe I can speak fluently. But in my heart or inside of me, I always feel very feared and some unconfident. But now it has changed. Something has changed because I always pay attention to grammar mistakes and some accident mistakes. But now I focus more on my expression. Just your mind expression, not words expression. Yeah, that's the point.
Okay. All right. Great.
I can't imagine a shy girl. It changed a lot.
Okay. Okay. So this is about editing my magazine, our editing process. Okay.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you were editing the magazine? What were your feelings?
More feelings, just I haven't do this part or do something like this before, just like a editor or art editor. But I have to say the work is not very hard for me. Yeah, because I love them and I would like to manage to complete them. So I think it's I have to say it occupies some time on me, but it doesn't matter. So just like don't have any difficulty. Just like some students' information, it may be very tough, but it doesn't matter. And anyway, we can manage to finish them. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you think the most difficult part of editing is getting the students to give you their personal information?
No,
Communication?
Not give them email, but they don't reply to me.
Okay. So when you edit, it's good practice for you, or do you find it tedious? Do you understand?
TDS, no.
Some task that's boring you have to do many times.
No. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Repeat is the beginning of practice. Yeah, if you want to work perfectly, you must repeat.
Okay.
Just like painting or singing, yes, repeat is very essential.
Okay. And how about you? How do you feel when you are editing other students' work to prepare the layout of the magazine?
Editing itself is interesting, I think. There are little mistakes. You have done a lot of work, so I just need to modify some small mistakes. But because I have to say the teacher, she don't let me give out the information of the students. So I have to change a lot of the things because they are small things, but there are a lot of. So I have to do it again and again. And if she didn't, she doesn't think it's good, I have to do it again until she is satisfied with it.
Yoon?
And another girl,
Another girl.
yeah, I don't know her name.
Li Shauna?
No,
No, girl, student.
yeah, a student.
Yeah.
We
Last
year we 3 to print the
okay.
magazine.
Yeah.
Andrew? Oh, Nancy. Nancy.
Yeah.
English,
Yeah,
her
Nancy.
English name is Nancy.
Yeah, we three have
Okay.
to come
Yeah.
to meet her.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This time when we print, it will only be you. You don't need her again, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so, okay. Okay, so how about the workshop? Can you tell me about leading the workshop? How was it for you? Facilitating the workshop.
It's a pleasure for me to do this, but the point is not us, it's not about them. Maybe it's our responsibility, but I want to make them more active to take part in this activity. So I don't. They may afraid of speaking English. That's the point. That's the problem exists. So we have to make them more active.
How do you make them more active in the group?
That's the point I want to. I'm thinking. So I always encourage students around me to speak English and come to our workshop. But English is not their advantage. So they may not want to come here. So I always speak English or introduce our workshops advantages for them, but I don't know why they are not interested in it. Yeah, Michael, yeah, he is very interested in this, and I asked him to take part in us. Yeah, he is very interested, but not many other students does like so. Yeah.
Why? Why do you think that is?
English is not their advantages.
Okay.
So everybody in China wants to show your advantages in some aspect, but if not, they will show them their disadvantages. So that's the point, and that's the problem we face.
So you think maybe it's a little bit about pride? They don't want to show that they are uncomfortable with English, so
Yeah.
they stay away?
Yeah. Because Michael and I, everybody in our college know that we are good at English, and they may very don't like us always speak English. So many students maybe update or not oppose, but they don't like this way.
They feel uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hosted the workshop twice,
More than twice.
3 times, maybe. After that, I will feel very happy in my dormitory. When I went back to my dormitory, I enjoy the feeling to speak in front of others. I always think about how to add the processor. Yeah.
Professor.
Procession.
What?
Process.
Process.
Okay.
Yeah. Each time I almost said the same words. I always want to think about others to make the workshop more interesting. So you give us good advice to make it more interesting. Yeah, I think it's good.
Okay, like what?
Right now, play gentle music. and I think that's very interesting than before.
Okay. So to improve the workshop, you would add some gentle music, maybe while they are just writing.
Yeah.
How about the process itself? Taking turns to share and comment, writing on the paper, and then giving the paper back to the person. What do you think about our workshopping process?
Process. We just read the passages and give our comments, and even someone don't want to speak, but it's your turn. You should say it. And I think it's not very interesting.
Okay. How would you make it more interesting?
Be more free. They can say whatever they want to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. How about you? What do you think?
Maybe this way of our process, they may not adapt it and adjust it to it, adjust to process, because they haven't experienced the way like this. So maybe it's a little bit difficult for them. Maybe we try to allow them not to say something if they don't want to say something. Yeah, because some students are shy to express. Yeah.
Don't we already do that though? If someone doesn't want to speak, we don't make them. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't understand what you mean by more free or making it more adaptable. Can you give me more information?
They can speak freely.
Can't they already? Don't they speak freely already?
I don't understand.
Okay, I'm asking like ways we can make the workshop process better.
Yeah.
Yeah, more interesting or whatever. So you say they can be more free. I don't understand how they can be more free.
Just if someone doesn't want to say something, just let him not say something, because
But don't we already do that?
don't be.
If somebody doesn't want to speak in the workshop, they don't have to, yeah?
Yeah. But
So
we
No one.
but we try to encourage. But if he really doesn't want to speak, yeah.
Well, that's okay. If they don't want to speak, they don't have to.
Yeah.
I try to say always, this is not a class. It's more free than that, yeah?
Yeah.
So what I'm asking is, what are some changes we can make? Understand?
Yeah.
How can we change the workshop to make it better? Yeah? So to say people don't have to speak if they don't want to, that's not a change. We already have it, yeah?
Yeah.
So what are some changes?
Let me think.
Okay.
Some changes.
You can think about it. We can talk about it later. I just wanted to see if anything immediately came to mind for you. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, but if you can't think of anything right now, that's fine. Maybe just think about it. We can talk about it later, okay?
Okay.
All right. Stop this
You
one.
said we can play some gentle music. Yeah. We can find some music or find some songs, but every writer in this workshop, he or she can find some songs play. Yeah, and he or she can recommend a song.
Okay. Yeah, we could look into that.
Yeah, make
The thing with that is we don't want it to accidentally move into more of a music club. It's about writing, yeah? So when I talk about music, I mean like gentle music in the background with no words.
with no
Almost,
words.
yeah, because if you listen to words, it can end up in your writing, yeah? So almost like meditation music. So if students do yoga or tai chi or something, and they have some special music for that, it's great if they want to bring it and share it with us, but not like pop music or something like this. Something in the background to kind of cover up outside noises that can distract you and to help you like focus your mind on writing, like classical music or meditation music. Understand? Yeah.
Piano songs.
Yeah, something like that. So if students want to share something like that, I think that's great. Maybe they're more interested in coming if they can choose the music too. But it's a specific kind that we need. Yeah?